Good morning, Lancers, and welcome back to Lancers in the News. We hope you're staying safe and social distancing during these times. Let's get started with some announcements. Every year during winter, the Bishop Amat family serves dinner to the homeless of the San Gabriel Valley. Due to the pandemic and for safety reasons, we are doing a modified food drive for the homeless by preparing to-go bags for them. To participate, please see the flyer your Christian service teachers will post on Google Classroom. It will provide you with directions and the suggested items to donate. The big curbside drop-off will be on Monday, March 12th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. by the 400 wing. Students, golf signups are now. Contact Coach Lodolo to sign up for the team and get access to team meetings. He can be contacted using his school email. The switch to online learning has been an adjustment for all of us, but these students turn to new hobbies such as cooking and baking to fill in the time.
During quarantine, students from Bishop Amat have been cooped up inside their homes with their own thoughts and boredom. To pass the time, Samantha Laurie, student at Bishop Amat, has discovered a newfound love for cooking and expresses the attributes that helped her gain confidence in a newfound craft.
I started cooking because I would watch Master Chef Junior, and I would really enjoy how everyone presented their food. So I just wanted to imitate that.
To help guide her in her newfound love for cooking, Samantha Laura has been using a helpful service called HelloFresh.
HelloFresh has made cooking easier because it already provides me with all the ingredients, and it also gives me the exact measurements. I would definitely recommend HelloFresh to others. It just makes things way easier, and I get to eat really good food in 15 minutes. Cooking has helped me ease my mind from this whole pandemic because it gives me a little bit more control in my life and something to look forward to when I'm finished doing it.
Christina Martinez, a student at Bishop Amat, has also gained a new hobby of cooking during these past months of being in quarantine.
I really like trying new things, So I would say that would be my main motivation, trying new things. So since my mom doesn't she doesn't want to do different things just for me, I had to learn how to cook for myself. So ever since then, I've been making my own meals that are not eggs. Cooking is something that I should learn, especially now since I'm growing older, heading off to college. So I feel it would be very useful to maintain myself when as I'm growing older.
Martinez's new hobby has evolved into a business. She is now creating and selling delicious cakes for everyone's enjoyment. This is Annalise Valdivia reporting for The Lance.
Are you interested in being a part of the Maker Club? If so, meetings are held every other Thursday at 2 p.m. The access code can be found on the Google slide presentation shared last semester. Progress reports will also be available on the 24th. Now let's take a look at a few questions answered by Mr. Beck.
What will be the major differences between the principal and president position at Bishop Amat?
Principal is responsible for the academic program, the extracurricular program, all of these various programs that are involved with the day-to-day functioning of the school. Now, the principal has assistants, athletic directors and assistant principals that help with certain aspects, but the principal is responsible for that day-to-day functioning. The president really oversees the entire school, including the principal, but his or her responsibility also is more geared toward the financial side of things. So making sure that our finances are healthy, that we are able to provide scholarships for students and financial aid opportunities, and really looking not so much at the day-to-day functioning, but the bigger picture and the future of the school, making sure that we're going to be viable for years to come.
What are you going to miss about being principal?
I'll tell you right now, it's going to be that consistent interaction with students. That's the reason why I got into this profession. It's the reason why, as principal, I still make it a point to teach one class. It's so that I can have that interaction with students. And it's not to say that as president, you don't have interaction with students, but it does become a little bit more of a challenge, just given that it's a different set of responsibilities. So that's easy to answer. That's going to be what I miss most.
Now that you've moved on to the president position, how is the school's new principal going to be determined?
Okay, so there is a process involved with that. So, and this is something that the archdiocese, right? Bishop Amat is an archdiocesan school. So, the principal, the president, we all have a boss as well. And that comes through the superintendent of the Department of Catholic Schools at the archdiocese. So they're going to be involved in that process, and there is a process involved. So shortly we're going to be inviting potential candidates to submit their resumes. Then the Department of Catholic Schools is going to oversee that process. And then from there, we'll schedule interviews, and there will be an interview committee. And then hopefully we'll be able to determine who the next principal is going to be sometime this spring, in a March, April timeframe. That's what we're shooting for.
That's it for this week, Lancers. We hope to see you soon.